स्क्रिप्ट्स में इंकॉर्पोरेट किया और आपने उनको हैंडल कैसे किया?
You know, I've taught for a very long time. And you know, I've taught lots of young girls also. So the first question that comes to my mind, what do you find toxic? I mean, what's the definition of toxic for you guys now? Because the word remains the same, but each generation changes the meaning, right? I mean, for example, for us, sick was unwell, which my daughter is. But now sick is like sick, right?
Yes.
So, what's toxic?
Toxic, we were actually discussing this earlier as well. We need to kind of actually for our project, we need to define those boundaries actually publicly as well.
क्वेश्चन करते हैं तो पहला क्वेश्चन होता है आपके लिए टॉक्सिक क्या?
So we've been getting those questions. I think हमारे लिए टॉक्सिक नैरेटिव, एक टॉक्सिक थीम, टॉक्सिक स्टीरियोटाइप हुआ है जो कि नेगेटिवली सोसाइटी को इम्पैक्ट करता है।
गलत चीज़ों को ग्लोरीफाई करना, गलत
चीज़ें होती हैं।
Okay, who will determine? I know this can get philosophical and lots more, but it's sort of helps to bounce. So who determines what is bad for society?
जो आपको गलत लगे, क्योंकि हर किसी का पर्सपेक्टिव
So it's
आता है।
individual.
आपके गोल्स को डिपेंड करते हैं, आपकी वैल्यूज पे डिपेंड करते हैं, आपने एलजीबीटी वाली बात क्या आपको हो सकता है? क्या पता
Take that subject. Now, great parts of the world now consider that morally wrong for me to say that. You know what I'm saying? So I would be completely shunned for having said that, say in Canada, America, or whatever, or even for that matter. So that also depends. Society is going to come.
जैसा या फिर एक हमारे आजकल वो चल रहा है कि स्टॉकिंग को आप उसको टू लव मानते हो, ये तो पीछे पड़ा हुआ है
वो एक
आगे बात।
I don't know. I think we talked through this. I talked about this song as well. There was this drama जिसने एक लड़की को थप्पड़ मारा था एक्चुअली में, and then the whole time she'd go to the family today and not going to live with that person. I don't know if it's a Pakistani drama, if it's an Indian drama.
It was me. हमने किया था Zamuri, and the loving husband and wife in the household, and he says इतनी अच्छी है each other no, and as a joke, and then she gets so hurt in public, and she says, yeah, you get much more than no, and that becomes a spark, and then it turns into a physical violence. Because again, I was open to that project because I was part of this white movement. JT was going to introduce किया था, I remember when I was there. This men against violence in school. So I think Punjab women protection bill too. So I put it. So yeah, I mean that kind of stuff I can understand. And anything glorifying or saying otherwise. In fact, in answer to your question, I recently was brought in to do a short film. I think Express Picture, you know. And it was a very interesting story about the struggles of a middle-class writer for a drama, the values of a drama writer versus kharchalana hai, फिर बीवी और एक बच्चा है, how do you maintain that फिर कोशिश चला, you know, जिंदगी, और फिर उसकी ड्रामा के साथ क्या होता है. So the wife has to struggle through all that. I mean, you talk to my wife, she'll tell you how struggling it is. You know, okay, how do you negotiate with this as a partner? And I love how it showed as a partner. ये नहीं कि मेरे बस ये करते तो ऐसे ही कैसे तुम बस खाना बनाओ, बच्चों से. They're partners. It is. And the kid was also equally important. It was a wonderful thing. Issue ये होता है कि eventually it erupts. उसकी बात होती है एक तरह से. It erupts into the छोटी चीज़ मजाकी हो रही होती थी कि आज से वो अब सी लगे. And then script में था कि उसको मारते हैं. And then she goes away. मैंने already शुरू में I put my foot down. I said, yeah, I will. And for me that was not the biggest issue in the script. There was a bigger issue that came later, which is very physical. That कि जब वापस आती है तो कहता है कि मैंने गलती की, मुझे माफ करो. ठीक है, that would be a good redemption. You didn't have to do it. You can still hurt someone really bad and then redeem. Which we maintain in a beautiful way, I think. But what she said was, well, that is not going to happen at all. There's no way.
Something happened.
Something has happened. You can't say कुछ नहीं हुआ. So मैंने कहा इससे ज़्यादा बड़ा sin हुआ. So दोनों ने and we changed it. The director was kind enough.
उससे portray होता है कि it's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
ये होता है. I know ये होता है. Why do you think we're trying to have that white ribbon movement?
But it's not.
It's just not right. Pure and simple. So using power tool in any form, particularly when it's physical and when it's gender-based, it's really hard. For me, that is the worst form of bullying. So I like ये तो. एक ड्रामा में डायरेक्टर ने कहा कि तब वो separation से होती है, the wife has now gone off back to Pakistan, he's in England with his child, who's not for England, virtually dying, and she's trying to pursue her first love. And then वो फोन पे कहते हैं बस तलाक. I said no. because this is a wrong message. इस तरह तलाक नहीं होती क्या कोई तीन फर्क कहती है तो तलाक no तीन तलाक means completely something. Step 1 to it, still try to reconcile. Step 2 to it, please reconcile. Another thing.
But हर ड्रामे में है तो ये नहीं तलाक तलाक
गलत है
ends.
गलत है. So again, where it's my control, I can do it. And I'd say either no or we change it.
It depends who's your team.
It depends.